Arsenal Fan TV. I've got the boys from Full-Time Devils there, and they're looking a bit disappointed. I mean, what happened to you, the guys today? You got blitzed.
Sanchez had Darmian on toast. I think Darmian's first bad game on the Manchester United shirt, to be fair. Blitzed us in the first 20 minutes. You're not recovering from 3-0 down. And I thought if we could have got a goal before half-time, with the nerves and the tension amongst the Arsenal fans, you see them with the Wenger outside before the game and stuff. Not seen it after the game, funny enough. But, I mean, with all that, if we get a goal, you know, a little bit of pressure is going to get put on. But when you can see 3 goals in the first 20 minutes, especially against a side like Arsenal, then when you're pushing to get a goal back, you're leaving yourself open. And when you got players like Sanchez and Walcott with the pace that they have, you're on a road to ruin. So we didn't help ourselves, but we dust ourselves down. We suck this up and we keep going because you lose big games in a season, don't you? It's how you bounce back. And we went into the last international break on a defeat against Swansea, and we came back from that and we were better. So hopefully this can be the kick up the arse.
On that, is that worrying that it's teams, so like Swansea, they blitz you guys with pace, a lot of very, very pacey players. And then again today, it seemed to be pace up against your defence that really troubled you guys.
I think with the pace thing, it's because we sit so far forward. It's a similar thing to when Barcelona had that sort of style of play, that they're always susceptible to a pacey attack coming at them. And when we're playing 2 or 3 midfielders in our back 4, you can't really rely on that, especially like we massively missing Luke Shaw just for his covering, because the guy is absolutely rapid. And I think he would have prevented at least one of those goals would have been prevented by the fact that Luke Shaw was just on the pitch today. But out of those 3 goals, you had 4 shots, which is clinical on your point of view, but that's dog shit from our point of view, to allow 3 goals from 4 shots. That's not good enough. And once you put 3 goals in, then it's not happening, is it? We ain't coming back from there, is it?
And I thought today that with us, our real big players stepped up. But with you guys today, I thought, the player that really worried me before the game was Juan Mata. I was seeing how he's been performing for you guys, but we kept him very quiet today.
You know what the problem was with us? I think Wayne Rooney this season, not even just this season, hasn't performed for Manchester United. And I think at times in this game, you saw Juan Mata having to drift middle to try and make an impact on it and asking for the ball. And Wayne Rooney's standing behind Coquelin. Show for the ball, Wazza, you're number 10. Come on, let's get it in the mix, you know what I mean? And he hasn't done it for us. Juan Mata is playing out of position, but fair play to him, he's been clinical for us and he's been a fantastic player. But overall, when your best player is Anthony Martial, who's a 19-year-old who come in at the back end of this window, you've had a bad day, ain't you?
With the season, how are you guys standing on it at the moment? Do you think it's going to be...
We'll be all right.
Who's it going to be between?
We'll be there or thereabouts.
We've come here and we've lost, but we're still on the same points as you. You got beat off relegation for the Chelsea, so we can all lose to bad teams, can't we? I think come the end of the season, City have got to be in the mix at the moment because they look invincible.
They're the favourites.
They're looking.
Especially with Aguero.
Yeah, the guy's on fire.
I think
they're probably gonna win it. But I don't ever see Arsenal ever mounting a serious title challenge because I just think you've just got mental fragilities that.
There was no mental fragilities today, though.
You can win a game. You're like United was in the 80s. You're a top cup team. You can win every.
Hold on,
every
wait a
game
minute.
on your day.
Wait a minute.
You can't
You
mount
can't
a
beat anyone
serious
on your
challenge.
day. You know that, but I think I said this at the
That's why
start of
there's
the
that
season.
okey-dokey out here,
Peter
everybody.
Cech.
Well, hold on, listen.
No. You've asked me about Arsenal,
Okay.
so I'm saying in it. Peter Cech papered the cracks a little bit. I like Coquelin. He's a very good, potentially a very good player, but I still think he needed one more there. And I think up front, Sanchez, phenomenal. Giroud.
But you guys are making a lot of,
Man City are the favourites.
Hold on one
Man
second.
City are the favourites.
Right, you spoke now.
If Arsenal United have some consistency, they'll challenge. Man City are the favourites.
Right.
But
You've
I think between us two.
you pointed out a few players, but I must say, with all the money that you spent at Manchester United, I saw today. Hold on. Let me just say, I saw an extremely average team there today, and I'm not. Juan Mata, as I said, he was the player that I was, but the Schweinsteiger.
We've spent a lot of money.
Darmian. I mean,
we sold more players than you. I got league titles this summer. Do you know that?
You're making a lot of excuses, you guys.
No, but you're saying you've spent.
You've got a very average team. I think you guys need to face it.
I've come on here and I've been calm. You know what? We lost. We deserve to lose. But now you're talking shit because you're saying, Manchester United have spent this much money, that much money, this much money. But you're not
No, but you
looking at,
have.
look at the players that have also gone out the door. Look at the players over the last 2 years that have gone out the door. Arsenal can't cope when you sell one
But
big
are you
player.
concerned
Arsenal
of-
can't cope when you sell one big player. Manchester United lost Rio Ferdinand, Nemanja Vidic, Ryan Giggs, Paul Scholes over the last 2 years. Then you're looking at Robin van Persie's.
So it's the
even
job of
bigger
the
players.
manager to
We've
replace
lost a
them.
lot of players.
It's the job of the
So,
manager to
of course
replace
it
them
is.
with a
But it's
lot of
long
average
job.
players.
Average players.
Well, I'm
Who's
just
average?
I'm going by what I
Apart-
saw today. Hold on, wait, Adam. I'm going by what I saw today. A lot of average players. Darmian looked very average today.
But he's not average. He had a
Schweinsteiger,
bad game. He's not
Schweinsteiger got
average.
bossed out of it today. I never saw any of those players that you bought today step up. I never saw any of them.
It's a bad day
I
at the
saw
office.
Simple
Are you
half
actually
time.
telling me that
Hold
your
on.
midfield's better
I'm,
than
s-
Schweinsteiger?
I'm so,
You're
of
fucking
course,
mentally
but they just destroyed you 3-0.
Right, so he's no one.
You had to
allowed
throw.
that game.
You
Robbie,
threw one.
before I
Hold
go-
on. Oh, wait. Let
Let
me
me
just.
stop.
I've
What,
seen
last
Ronaldo
thing.
miss from 6
Last
yards
thing.
out. That
I've
doesn't mean
seen
he's a
you.
shit player, does
I've
it?
seen you throw. I've seen your tactic today is throwing on Marion Fellaini.
Right, I agree with you.
At least we got a plan B.
You cannot tell us
hang on,
about our
thing is-
midfield today.
No.
Mesut
Starting-
Ozil, Santi
United starting
Cazorla.
11, United starting 11.
Mesut Ozil,
is
Santi
decent.
Cazorla.
Hang on. Our starting 11 is decent, but I completely agree.
Decent.
We mismanaged the window big time. We allowed too many fringe players to leave without adequately replacing them. We've lost experience that we just haven't been able to replace yet. Yes, we've spent money, but with Manchester United, we've got money. We're not going into debt to spend this money, and we've been underinvested in since the Glazers have come right up until Fergie left. Fergie never spent that money that we always had. So, decade of underinvestment doesn't mean that now we're throwing money at stuff, means that we're overspending. We've got the money, let's fucking spend it. It's
And
better,
can I just say
it's
as
better
well-
on the pitch than in the bank.
Can I just say as well that you're saying about Darmian is shit and all
No,
this.
I never
that,
said he's
and
shit.
you're saying
I
the
never
poor.
said
You're
shit.
saying the
I
signings
said
that you
today
made.
he was very average. Yeah.
This sums up Arsenal mentality. After one bad game, they're shit. After
but
one
you-
good game, they're the best in the world.
No, I never
That's
said we were
Arsenal
the best in the
mentality for
world.
you. But
But
today
anyway,
it's Wenger in.
listen, let me just say one final thing. Let me just say.
Love it. I'll leave it on this.
Let me leave it on this, right? There is one. Hold on, guys. One bit of good news for you guys in Manchester. Brendan Rodgers has been sacked.
I heard that. But let me finish on this, yeah? Your fans don't know how to win, and you don't know how to lose, and we're still going to finish above you in the table.
Do you want to put a fiver on that?
I'll put.
We'll
Let's put 100 quid on it.
Let's
for
put
charity,
100
mate.
quid on it for charity.
forget it.
Do you want to put 100 on it as well?
I'll put $1,000 on it, mate. Arsenal are shit. Arsenal are shit.
Why are you lying? But I don't want to swear. So just hold on, watch out for it. So this goes to Jose Mourinho. Why the hell you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God! Quit stop it lying. You're under pressure. Being under pressure. You're getting sacked in the morning. Holla.